Oh.
13. Week 13. Will it be lucky? Will it be unlucky for some NFL teams? We shall see.
I'm intrigued for this week, that's for sure.
It's going to be unlucky. Could it be lucky? We shall see. But week 13, 4 Horsemen to Pick'em starts right about. Oh, no. Oh,
yes.
Football freaks, gridiron geeks, have no fear because the 4 Horsemen of Pick'ems are here in the flesh. Baby, what's going on, everybody? I, of course, am your host with the most. A Pizzle, representing the now 8-3. I believe we're all 8-3.
Nope, 7-4.
You're 7-4. He's 8-3. I'm also 8-3. The Miami Dolphins, who this Sunday have to go against the Washington Redskins. Commanders, football team, whatever the hell you want to call them.
They're still the Redskins, damn it.
Those Redskins to me, damn it. That's absolutely right. Joining me as always, representing the Stillers with LC Muscles 28.
Yes, sir. Fan of the now Matt Canada less 400-yard a game getting Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes.
Out time.
How does it feel?
Feels great.
How does it feel to be rid of Canada?
It feels amazing to be rid of Canada. Put up over 400 yards, man. It's awesome. So
yeah, 400 yards. First time since he's been gone.
That's right.
And of course, representing America's team, we got Mr. Tiny Tim McClellan.
Hey, everybody. It's Tiny Tim, your favorite armchair football fan here. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes, we did.
And I think we need to put someone in serious consideration for NFC Defensive Player of the Year.
11 from heaven?
No, number 26.
Oh,
Ron Hand.
Bland.
Deron Bland.
5 pick sixes, right? That's a record.
That's a record for a single season.
That is history in the making. Love to see it, man. Absolutely love to see it, man. All right. Let's not waste any time. The team's on bye this week. We got the Baltimore Ravens. We got the Chicago Bears, Las Vegas Raiders, Minnesota Vikings, the New York Football Giants, and the Buffalo Bills. If you're a fan of those 6 teams, you're going to have to wait till next week. But just for the hell of it.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody
circles
the wagons. Like the Buffalo Bills. Bills. That's right. Let's not waste any time as this Thursday. Tim, you're already up. It's a Thursday night game featuring America's team, as it is the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. This game is in Jerry World at AT&T Stadium. From what I'm seeing right here, the Cowboys are 9-point favorites.
You're right on the money. 1 for 1.
For 1. Let's keep it up. Referee for this game is
your favorite, Alex. Reffing his 250th NFL game, Cleat.
Oh, Cleat. We got Cleat on Thursday.
Cleat.
And being that it is on Amazon Prime, you got Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit on the call. We all know the rules. Save the Cowboys fan for last. I guess I will start things off because this is an enormous game for these teams in terms of the playoffs. Cowboys are rolling right now while the Seahawks, they're stumbling. Let's be honest. Cowboys have been dominant at home, and there's no reason to think this will not carry over here. Dak Prescott continues to stay hot. That defense, led by number 11 from him and Micah Parsons, Deron Bland, on all those guys on the defense. And Dak Prescott continues his hot ways. Cowboys win it. I'm going to say 34-20. Let's hear Jimmy right off the bat.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Lowest ticketed price, $74, by the way.
There you go. So Seahawks and Cowboys. The Cowboys lead the overall series 11-10, so neck and neck there. Seahawks are 2-4 in their last 6 road games versus Dallas. The Seahawks average 15.83 points on the road, while the Cowboys are averaging 23.8. So pretty much a whole 8 points more at home versus the Seahawks. And right around the spread is right where I see this game. I think the Cowboys cover this spread and more. Give me the Cowboys to beat the Seahawks, especially without Kenneth Walker. The Seahawks offense is definitely a little bit more one-dimensional. Seahawks, unfortunately, lose to Dallas, and I think Dallas wins. With Micah Parsons getting another sack here, final score, I'm going to go 28-13. Give me the Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
The floor is yours.
All right. Well, it seems to me that.
Wait, hold on a second. What is that?
That scared Bear's face. I thought it was a funny ass face.
What is that?
That's his hilarious picture, Gary. I got on one of the Bofa's episodes.
I'm sorry, I had to point that out. That's just as you were. I'm sorry.
Gary, if you're watching out there, on behalf of my 2 cohorts here, we send our sincere apologies.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
Oh well.
That's just how it is.
All right. Anyway, to the game at hand. This starts 5 weeks of the big tough stretch the Cowboys have coming up here. The toughest part of their schedule, and as Alex said, could affect the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
It all starts Thursday night. Alex, you might want to get the Stone Cold and the Ron Simmons buttons ready.
Got it.
The Cowboys start Thursday night at home against the Steelers.
What?
The Steelers? I thought it was the Seahawks.
That's the Seahawks. Let's try it
again. Damn.
Sorry, I had to.
I'm so excited about this game. I can't even.
Just can't hide it.
Right.
Moon him. Try again. There we go.
Okay. Here we go. All right. At home against the Seahawks.
What?
Then they're at home against the Chickens.
What? Oh, Chickens.
On the road against the Bills.
What?
On the road against the Dolphins.
Christmas Eve. What?
And finally at home against the Lions.
What?
So you just got 5 big games right there. That's going to really test the Cowboys. Dak Prescott still playing great. Tony Pollard still playing great. Rico Dowdle in third down situations, he's doing great.
Yep.
CeeDee Lamb probably having the best season of his career. Micah Parsons, Tank Lawrence, Dante Fowler Jr., all those guys, and our man number 28, Deron Bland, who currently holds now the NFL record for most pick sixes in a season with 5. Could he get 6 this Thursday night? Who knows?
That would be nice.
And as A Pizzle mentioned, the Seahawks are stumbling, and it's not and it's not going to be at a good place. They're stumbling into AT&T Stadium, where the Cowboys have a 13-game home winning streak. And I think it's going to go to 14. So start this 5-game streak. Give me the Cowboys convincingly over the Seattle Seahawks by a score of 34-24. And one more time, let's hear from Jimmy Johnson.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
That's right. All right. Next game
wait a minute. Dashy just came on, and we gotta do it. We gotta do the thing.
Gotta do the thing. Gotta do it. Banana. Gotta do it.
Love you, Dashy.
How long did that take you? How long did that take you, Alex?
30 minutes.
I thought it was 5 hours.
Okay, 30 minutes plus 5 hours. So there we go.
There we go.
Now, next, this one's tough because there are 2 possible candidates for the Hell No game of the week. So I'm just going to play it just for the hell of it because Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. As it is the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. This game is in Foxborough. And from what I'm seeing right here, I believe the Chargers are 5.5-point favorites.
You're right.
5.5-point favorites for the Chargers. There we go. 2 for 2. Referee for this game is
Bill Vinovich.
And calling the and calling in the game for the Chargers and the Patriots. It's the Spiro with Denis. He's gonna go in for the touchdown. Keenan Allen from Justin Herbert. Miraculous, wonderful, spectacular, magnificent, and Adam Archuleta as well.
Adam Archuleta.
And the lowest ticketed price on Game Time for this game, $86.
That sounds about right.
And we do have some elimination playoffs for this game, for scenarios.
Ooh, okay, I want to hear this.
Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Dashy sent this to me. Thank you very much, good sir. So the Patriots are knocked out of the AFC East title contention with a loss and a Dolphins win. They are eliminated from the playoff contention with a loss, a Pittsburgh win, a Indianapolis win, a Cleveland win, or the 3 I just mentioned, and a Cincinnati win and a Houston win, or the 3 that I mentioned, a loss by New England, Pittsburgh win, Indianapolis win, Houston, Denver tie. They're just eliminated, period. So there we go. And 5.5-point favorites. This game is in Foxborough. Who do you guys got and why? Patriots and Chargers.
I'll go over my notes for this game.
Yeah,
go ahead. Boston is 5.5-point favorites versus the Patriots, and Patriots lead the overall series 27-15. One of the things also at this series is the Chargers have not won in New England since 2005.
Oh.
They're 0-5 in their last 5 road games and 1-11 in their last 12. So that's a lot of pressure on them, especially having to play in New England in a 1 o'clock game. And usually with West Coast teams, having to play on the East Coast or a 1 o'clock matchup is not the best. But I think of this situation, how desperate the Chargers are to at least get some kind of win. They're like the anti-Vikings from last year. They're losing every game when it's within 1 score.
Dawn.
So at the end of the day, I'm going to take the Chargers on the road. I think the Chargers will get this, though. But this game is going to be absolutely terrible to watch. I don't know how anyone would want to see this game. The Chargers just have the more overall offense. Even with Bailey Zappi starting, I do not see the Patriots winning.
Is it Bailey Zappi starting?
Yeah, it's going more than likely going to be Bailey Zappi. So
I see you, Zap.
I see
you, Zap.
Zap.
Yeah,
Zap.
Don't worry, be Zappy.
Don't worry, be Zappy.
Chargers will make Zappy sad, though, unfortunately. He'll make him worry for his life after Khalil Mack gets 2 sacks. Final score, Chargers 34, Patriots 13. And Alex, bring on the Terminator.
And now Chargers, go.
It'll be my last time picking you guys because after this week, you're not winning. Let's be honest here.
Tim, what say you?
Really, not much to add after what LC said there. And oh my God, there's Gary's face again.
That picture's just gonna bug the shit.
Oh boy.
But
anyway, as I was saying, nothing really much more to add with LC's comments right there. Patriots are basically a dumpster fire. They're down there with probably down there with the New York Jets. There's terrible teams right there. I can see Justin Herbert and the Chargers getting a victory here. I believe this is my lowest scoring game of the week.
Oh.
Don't see much action here, but I am going to take the Chargers. They will win and cover. Give me the Chargers over the Patriots by a score of 20-10. Arnold.
And now go Chargers, go.
Yeah, this is a long trip for the Chargers team that has underachieved in a big way. Let's be honest, Brandon Staley is probably out the door this season, but the Patriots have been even worse, if that's even possible. At least the Chargers have a capable quarterback in one Justin Herbert, even though he is mid. Even the woeful Chargers pass defense won't wake up to the New England offense. I still think the Chargers take it. I don't think it's going to be that low scoring of a game. I give them a little more of a chance. I'm going to say I still see the Chargers win. I'm going to say 24-10 LAC Arnold.
And now go Chargers, go.
Yeah.
Chargers.
All right.
Next one. This is probably another one, so I might as well just play it one more time.
Woo! Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no. Yeah, to the no. To the no, no, no.
As it is, the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Jets. This game is in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Falcons are 3-point favorites.
Actually down to 2.5.
Went down to 2.5. Oh, man. All right. Referee for this game is
Ron Torbert.
And we got Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma on the call. This game is on Fox. I'll go first in this one. The Falcons lead the NFC South after beating the Saints last week, while the Jets are spiraling. Although I'm not sure if you saw this or not, but earlier today, that bad man is back.
Finally.
He's off of injury reserve. Has 21 days to get ready if he wants to play this year at all. Jets offense without Aaron Rodgers is awful. No matter who plays at quarterback. Defense can still play at a high level, which is why I think this one will be close. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go with the Falcons because they have one Bijan Robinson from where?
Texas.
That's right. Hook 'em horns. Falcons get the win over the Jets, and he's the reason why. 17-14. Rise up, Dirty Birds.
All right. Yeah.
By the way, lowest ticket price, $35.
$35. Oh my God.
$35. I wouldn't even pay 35 cents.
Plug nickel.
Or maybe a plug nickel. There you go. Can we all agree that Robert Saleh is the definition of insanity? I mean, he benches Zach Wilson not once, but twice, back-to-back games, 2 times. Obviously, I think he's now getting the point. Zach Wilson is not the future of this franchise. Started off okay, but no. And of course, that bad man is coming back. He's coming back, but I don't see why you would want to even play him anytime during this season. I think this is a lost season right now, or getting to be there. Meanwhile, the Falcons, Bijan Robinson, he is really, really warming up now. I was kind of disappointed in him a few weeks ago, but he is improving, and he will definitely improve. I can probably see him getting at least probably 2 rushing touchdowns in this one. I am taking the Falcons over those Jets just in the season. Give me the Falcons over the Jets by a score of 24-13. And Alex, not only am I taking the Falcons, I'm locking them.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Wow.
That's ball. That's wow.
That's gutsy.
That's gutsy. I like it.
I'm intrigued.
I like it. LC, what say you?
The Falcons lead the series 8-5. The Falcons are 3-2 in their last 5 road games versus the Jets. Falcons average 14.4 points on the road, while the Jets average 20.6 at home in their last 5 against the Falcons. So it seems like the Falcons, whenever I pick them, they lose. Whenever I don't pick them, they win. What is this pick going to be? Because I don't like either of these teams. Either of these teams are complete and utter terrible dumpster fires on off. I just don't get it. Like, why? Why?
Why not?
I just.
Mm-hmm. I know. We gotta pick. We gotta pick somebody.
We gotta pick somebody. My goodness, I really don't know what. I really don't know what to say. I really don't want to say it up to fate yet.
I think I know where we're going. I think I know where we're going.
I really don't want to do this early, but
okay.
I'm not doing it. Doing it. I'm gonna stay in agreement with you guys, and I'm gonna take the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, thank God! I thought you were gonna pick the Jets.
I was really thinking closely picking the Jets, but both these teams are absolutely terrible. I don't want either of these teams to win. If a tie would better me at this point. But let's be honest, with how bad the NFC South is, the Falcons are going to end up winning it just because the Saints completely implode on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real here. They are going to completely implode themselves, and then they got to play the Buccaneers and the Panthers the next 2 weeks after that. So realistically, after this game, if they win, they literally could be going. They could be 8-6 going against the Colts. Good Lord, this team is garbage. Final score: Falcons 12, Jets 10.
Ew.
0-0 tie.
I would rather see a 0-0 tie, but
no
the
one
Falcons
wants to see that.
Is so bad.
Oh my gosh.
No. Sorry, no one wants to see that.
No, thank you. I don't like this game. This puts a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, this game's gonna sting. This next game though, I actually have really high I don't know about high expectation, but I think it's gonna be good. I'm intrigued. That's right. I'm intrigued. It's a great word to say. As it is, the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints. This game is in New Orleans, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Lions 4-point favorites.
You're right on the money there.
4-point favorites. There we go. Referee for this game is
Clay Martin. Oh God, did you see how bad his crew was last week with the Texans and Jaguars game?
That's who was on the call for that.
That was Clay Martin. Clay Martin's crew. Yep.
Oh boy. And calling the game on Fox, we got Joe Davis and Daryl Johnston, aka
Moose.
There we go. Who you guys got and why for Lions and Saints?
What's the lowest ticketed price, Alex?
Lowest ticketed price, $69.
Nice. I guess I'll go first on this one. I'm going to go first on this one. The Saints lead the overall series 14-12. The Lions are 2-3 of their last 5 road games versus the Saints. The Lions actually averaged 29.2 points on the road, and the Saints are averaging 33.6 points on the road versus the Lions. But realistically, that was when the Saints had Drew Brees. The Drew Brees and Derek Carr are not the same quarterback. They're not. Derek Carr is just so bad to watch, so painful. Literally, watching the Saints offense is like watching those. If you've ever seen that snail race from SpongeBob, it's like seeing that.
Oh yeah.
They're both moving at incredibly stale pace. Both the head coach doesn't know what he's doing. The Saints offense is absolutely atrocious. I think Detroit rebounds here and gets the win at New Orleans and gets another win in their belt. So give me the Detroit Lions to make this series a little bit closer. My final score, 27-20. Give me the Lions.
All right. Tim?
Aha. Well,
Yeah.
not much to add. Not much to add with that one. Except I'm just going to give it. I almost had the exact same score as LC.
Oh.
Almost exact. I've got the Lions winning this one 27-21.
Okay, well, Lions are coming off of a bad home loss to the Green Bay Packers on Thanksgiving, while the Saints are coming off of a road loss to the Atlanta Falcons. Lions defense has become a major problem as of late, but as I see it, I think they have the much better offense. I think Jared Goff and Gibbs and Montgomery and Almond-Ra St. Brown, that's right, I said Almond-Ra St. Brown, and Sam Laporta, that great offensive line, they will be the difference maker in this matchup. I think this game is going to be an absolute shootout. I think the Lions get the job done over the Saints 33-30. Give me Detroit.
Interesting.
That's right. All right, next game on the list. Oh, another divisional matchup, as it is the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. This game is in Tennessee, and the Colts are 1-point favorites. Moot him.
Sorry. You're right. You're at another one.
Another one. Referee for this game is?
Referee is Craig Rolstad.
And you got Andrew Kettlon, Tiki Barber, and Matt Dirty Ice.
Dirty Ice.
Matt Cold as Ice. Cold as Ice. Matt Dirty Rice. Cold as Ice. Ryan on the call.
Matt Ryan probably does like Dirty Rice.
You're as cold as ice.
Or as I call him, Ice maybe.
Dun, 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 dun. Yep. Colts are smack dab in the middle of a playoff race, which is a surprise to many. Who would have thought at the beginning of the year the Colts would be in the playoff hunt?
Not only that, be winning with that rookie head coach like that.
With a rookie head coach and Minshew Mania brother. That's right. While the Titans are 4-7, but they have won all 4 of their games at home. They are undefeated at home this year. That matters. But at the end of the day, Mike Vrabel will have his team ready in this divisional game. But at the end of the day, I honestly think that Gardner Minshew Mania brother, will outplay Will Levis. I got the Colts winning this game. Final score, 23-20. Give me Indy.
Sorry, Tim.
I'm taking the Colts in this one as well. Not much to write home about. Taking the Colts over the Titans by a score of 17-14.
I really didn't know who to pick for this game. And with the series, it's definitely interesting here. The Colts actually did win in week 5, 23-16 already when they did play. The Colts lead the overall series 36-22. And the Colts are 32 and 3-2 in their last 5 road games versus the Titans. Colts averaging 22.4 on the road versus the Titans, while the Titans average 19 at home. But with both of these teams being as mediocre as they can, but Indianapolis somehow still making the playoff run, I'm laying fate aside.
There we go. I was originally going to make this my coin flip game.
1 point fate, 1 pointers, I'm realistically going to bust out the coin. It's definitely one of those games where I'm like, why? So I'm going to do this. Number 1 is Tennessee Titans and AR for the Colts. Why? Anthony
Richardson. That's why.
Anthony Richardson, yeah.
All right, so let me know when you guys are ready.
3,
2, 1.
Baba Booey.
What? Oops, on. Yep.
There we go.
There we go. I got it. Indianapolis Colts. Taking the Colts. We're all unanimous.
Unanimous.
Colts win the game. I'm going to say 22-19.
22-19. So, by field goal.
By field goal.
Another field goal matchup. Okay. What's going on, King Leo? How we doing? Let me just shout out the chat real quick. What's going on, John? What's going on, Zach? What's going on, Dashy? David 3000. Papa Blood. Fawn Dawn. How we all doing? Mr. Garrison. Mr. Gare I see you there as well. I know you saw the picture. It's just the way it is. All right. Next game on the list we have is it is the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. This game is in Houston, and from what I'm seeing right here, Texans are 3.5-point favorites.
And you be right, good sir.
3.5-point favorites. There we go. Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Broncos and the Texans is Sean Smith.
And we got Ian Eagle and Charles Davis on the call.
CBS
B team. Who you guys got and why for the Broncos and the Texans?
I'll actually go first on this one. Broncos versus Texans. Broncos lead the series 6-3. Broncos are 2-1 versus the Texans on the road. Broncos average 29.33 points on the road. Texans average 21.33 points at home versus the Broncos. The Broncos realistically are coming in hot, winning their last 5 games in a row. And if I were a betting man, I would make sure that people know that Russell is actually starting to cook.
Where's Patrick Starr?
Where's Patrick Starr? Because I think he's starting to realize.
Nope.
I think he's starting to realize that Russell Wilson's starting cooking after being Jordan Love and the Packers, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Vikings, and the Browns. It's been silent. And if they could go on a run here and win, not only beat Houston, but then beat Detroit 2 weeks later, they're winning out. Let's be honest here. So, Alex, go ahead, sound that alarm.
Oh.
Yes, sir. I got Denver. Broncos winning this game. Russell Wilson, his experience. Sean Payton, his experience. I think that gets over DeMeco Ryans and CJ Stroud, their first-year tandem. I don't think they have enough experience to have a game plan like the Broncos have. So Broncos will, for me, get the win here on the road. My final score is going to be Denver. I'm going to go Denver 30, Texans 27. Give me the Denver Broncos as my upset pick of the week.
Damn. I like it.
Yeah. Well, this is a good matchup here. You got experience versus youth. Russell Wilson versus CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud definitely in the mix for AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year. Having a great year, but I think the combination of Sean Payton and Russell Wilson is starting to gel a little bit. They have won 5 games they've won 5 in a row now. Yeah, 5 in a row. They're on a hot streak. I think the Texans may be in a little bit of trouble here. So just like my colleague, Alex, you can go ahead and sound the alarm a second time.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, Houston may make it interesting, but in the end, it's going to be the experience of Russell Wilson who is going to cook in that game. Give me the Broncos over the Texans 27-24.
Well, in terms of playoff implications, this is a big game for both of these teams. Denver, like y'all have said, they've won 5 in a row, and their defense has keyed the turnaround. Texans lost to the Jaguars last week in a big game. But honestly, I think they bounce back here as they win a tight one with CJ Stroud getting the best of that Denver defense. I got the Texans winning this game.
Ooh.
I got the Texans continue to ride that momentum train. 28-24. Give me the Texans. Lowest ticketed price is $88 on Game Time. For the Colts, it was Colts and Titans. It was $71. By the way, $71.
That's awesome.
Ticketed price. Okay, next game on the list. This one could be interesting. We got the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game is in Tampa Bay. Oh, wait, that's a 4:00 game.
Yeah, it is a 4:00 game.
Oh, well.
Do it anyway.
I'm doing it anyway. We're live, anyway. Do it live.
Yeah,
do it live.
And we'll do it live.
Fucking thing sucks. All right. And from what I'm seeing right here, Bucks are 5-point favorites.
5.5, actually. They jumped up.
5.5 went up just a little bit. Okay. Referee for this game is?
Referee for the game is Brad Rogers.
And calling the game, we got Tom McCarthy, James Lofton, and Jay Feely on the call. And let's see. We do have some scenarios for this game as well, I believe. Do we?
Yep, Dashy says.
For this game?
Yep.
Well, I don't see any. Oh, wait, for the Bucks. Oh, wait, yes. If the Panthers lose, they are eliminated completely. They're done. And then Tampa is knocked out of, but Tampa Bay is knocked out of the number 1 seed if they lose and the Eagles win. So yeah.
How was Tampa going to get the number 1 overall seed?
I don't know, but they're still in contention for some
that
reason.
Makes zero sense to me.
Makes zero sense to me neither. Lowest ticket price, $40.
It makes sense.
I'm gonna go first here. Panthers. They fired Frank Reich. But
they did.
He was far from the issue with this team, let's be honest. The roster isn't good. Bryce Young isn't playing very well. They wanted, I believe Reich wanted CJ Stroud.
He did.
David Tepper won Bryce Young. The Bucks have had major defensive issues as of lately, but it's not going to matter here. Panthers are basically done. Panthers won't get the fired coach bump as Tampa Bay gets the win. I think this is going to be a blowout. Give me the Bucks 27-9. Bucks lock of the week.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But the newest, did you know who was actually made the actual, who is now going to be the actual coach?
Well, it's not Josh McCown or Deuce Staley because they're both gone.
Yeah, they're both gone.
It's not Elijah Evero because Lord knows he doesn't want that gig.
It's Chris Tabor. Panthers interim coach is Chris Tabor. He actually worked in the USFL with the Michigan Panthers.
Oh. Okay.
So he is an USFL guy, a new generation USFL guy. So right now he will be taking over. This will be his first experience at the NFL coaching level, but it's going to be absolutely hard to do because let's look at some stats, shall we? Panthers lead the series 25-20. Panthers are 1-4 in their last 5 road games versus the Buccaneers. Panthers average 22.8 points on the road. Buccaneers average 30.4 at home. No surprise here. I'm going to take the Buccaneers here to win this game. I do not think the Panthers have a shot. I'm sorry, Chris Tabor. You're not getting your first win as a coach yet. I don't even know you'll get one. Maybe you will. We'll see. But Buccaneers win this game easily. They're not my lock of the week, but they were close to. Let's be honest here. Final score 31-20. No surprise here. Simple and to the point.
There we go.
Yeah, simple and to the point. Give me the Bucks over the Panthers 24-13.
All right. Next game. All right, here we go.
All right, I'm better. Sorry.
It is a rematch of Super Bowl 43.
Yes.
As it is the Arizona Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game is at Heinz Field. Not Acrisure.
Not Acrisure.
Still Heinz Field to me, damn it.
Same here.
Cardinals, Steelers, Super Bowl 43. Steelers are 5.5-point favorites.
Yep. Easy one there.
All right. Referee for this game is
Land Clark.
And calling the game, Steelers and the Cardinals, we got Kevin Harlan and Trent Green.
Oh, yeah.
And we do have an elimination scenario from Dashy, according to Dash.
do. Let me just check here real quick. Let's see. If you guys win and the Patriots lose, Patriots are out. I'm pretty sure I already mentioned
one of the ones. Yep, that's one of the ones.
Pretty sure I already mentioned that. And then the Titans are knocked out of the 1 seed if the Steelers win, Titans lose, Cleveland wins, and the Chiefs win. So there we go.
Okay.
And the
Arizona.
Chargers are knocked out of the number 1 seed if the Chargers lose, the Colts win, the Chiefs win, the Browns win, and the Steelers win.
What about the Cardinals? That's what I was wondering about.
Cardinals, they are eliminated from the playoffs if they lose, if the Seahawks win, if the Packers win, or if the Cardinals lose, Seahawks win, Rams win, or if the Cardinals lose, the Rams win, and the Packers win, or if the Cardinals tie, Seahawks win, and Green Bay wins.
Huh. That's some interesting scenarios there.
Yeah, I think I just got tired from listening to all that.
I know it's hard to actually. You know what? Hold on. Let me pull up Messenger. Let me see if I can share my screen for these because it's hard to read. If you know what I mean.
Hard to read if you know what I mean. I got you.
Yeah. Let me pull these up. Come on, load up. There we go. Boom. Share screen. Video. There we go. Boom. Okay. So we got this. Philly. Let's just leave this on the screen for just a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Philly gets the playoff berth with a win, loss, and then all that stuff down below. Boom. Then there's this. Carolina is eliminated if they lose. Arizona, all that pretty much what I just said. A lot of stuff has to happen if they want to if they are eliminated. So there's that. And then there's this. Green Bay's knocked out. Atlanta's knocked out. New Orleans is out of the number 1 seed, and Tampa Bay. Somehow, some way, Tampa Bay is still in there for whatever. How I don't know. So there's that, and then this. Rams are knocked out of the seed with this loss and a Philly win or tie, or a tie and a Philly win. And then this for the AFC. Pretty much everything I explained. There's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and boom.
There we go.
That's that.
Y'all hope y'all paid attention. There'll be a quiz later.
The answer is 77.
Right.
Lowest ticketed price on Game Time is for this game. We have $100. A hundo.
Better than a nundo.
Hundo. There we go.
All right.
We don't know the rules.
Save me for last.
Yep.
Save LC for last. Tim, let's hear what you have to say on this one first.
Okay. This year's Pittsburgh Steelers are kind of like this year's answer to the Cardiac Kids. They're not flashy. They have some sizzle, but they do have some substance. They
got some spice.
They got spice.
Everything nice.
Everything nice. They're not flashy.
No
They're
chemical
not
X.
fancy. They're not fancy. They're just a tough football team that goes out there and gets the job done when they need to. And of course, that's all kudos to one of the best coaches of my generation, or best coaches of this generation, Mike Tomlin. Yep. I really tip my hat to that guy. I mean, he is just what he has done with that team over the years is just absolutely sensational. I think Tomlin is a first ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe they will take care of business against Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
Are you bigger than a fifth grader? Kyler Murray.
God, yeah, Kyler Murray, though. He is hilarious, though.
All right, give me the Steelers over the Cardinals by a score of 23-17.
SmackDown Sports Top 5. All right. Steelers seemed to find something on offense last week after that offensive coordinator change. Not one head, but two of them at the helm. After getting rid of Canada, they got two offensive coordinators, while the Cardinals went backward on offense last week in a loss to the Los Angeles Rams. Steelers defense will again present a challenge for one Kyler Murray, and he will struggle. I think TJ Watt will get not one, not two, but 2.5 sacks on Kyler Murray. And
that was all right.
Even though our buddy Yinzer Mac, the fourth horseman, is not a fan of him, Kenny Pickett will be good enough to win the game for the Steelers. Give me the Steelers to get the job done over the Cardinals 24-13. You heard what I had to say. You heard what Tim had to say. LC, it's your turn.
So, Steelers and Cardinals. I bet the Cardinals fans are still somehow alive and were able to watch Super Bowl 43 before a lot of them jumped on the Kyler, are you bigger than a fifth grader bandwagon are here. Let's prove why the Steelers are the ultimate owners of the Arizona Cardinals. The Steelers lead the series 35-23-3. Pittsburgh has not won in Pittsburgh since 1969.
Nice.
So, yeah, nice indeed. Steelers average 25.33 points per game at home at Arizona, while average is 12.66 points. Steelers have not allowed more than 20 points since week 4.
Oh.
So pretty much 20 points was the last time anyone put up 20 or more against the Steelers since week 4, since that CJ Stroud breakout game. Steelers are winning this one pretty convincing, let's be honest here. I think this game will probably start off a little rough, but in the end, the second half is where we're going to dominate, shut down the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals, let's be honest here, Murray is not your future quarterback. You need to go get someone in the draft, maybe go get him some help, but Arizona is in a terrible spot. I feel bad for the head coach because realistically, he's just doing what he can. I mean, Cardinals are definitely under the terrible towel curse because I remember what happened, though, Dashy. Thank you for bringing that up. Kyler, are you bigger than a fifth grade Murray? Is not going to last with TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbig, and the Larry Ogunjobi and rest of the Steelers defensive line, along with Cameron Hayward, able to feast on Kyler Murray. He won't be able to get much done. I was really considering of making my lock of week as well. This was another one I was considering, but I decided not to. I want to see the Steelers really put up some points. This is my first game with the Steelers where I think they break over 30 points.
Oh.
I think this is the last. I think this they break 30 points for the first time since 2020 and get the win here over the Arizona Cardinals. My final score: Steelers 34, Arizona 17. Give me the Steelers.
There we go.
Cardinals get a late touchdown from Clayton Tune.
If you don't like that, Mike Tomlin has 4 words for you.
We do not care.
That's right. All right. Last 1 o'clock game. I know I jumped the gun just a little bit, but the last 1 o'clock game officially is my game, as it is the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders. This game is at FedEx Field.
Ugh.
We go from MetLife to FedEx. That's not looking forward to that. Let's be honest. And from what I'm seeing right here, Dolphins are 9.5 point favorites.
Yes, sir. Biggest spread of the week.
Let's go. Referee for this game is?
It is going to be Trop Lake.
Tra. And being that this game is on Fox, we got Adam Amin and Mark Schlereth on the call. Y'all know the rules.
Save you for last.
Save the Dolphins fan for last.
Yeah. Alex, make it simple and put it straight to the point. Lock him in again. Second week in a row.
Second week in a row, Dolphins are LCs.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Allowing 45 to Dallas. Don't be surprised if Miami puts up 45 in the first half.
Oh.
Dolphins win this game 69-10.
Oh my God.
Mike White gets 3 touchdowns through the air after Tua Tagovailoa gets a little bit of rest after going up big at the half. Then Mike White takes over and gets 3 passing touchdowns as the Dolphins completely dominate the Washington Redskins into the ground. Easily, way too easily.
What in the all types of blue hell?
If you want to hear my notes, let me tell you about my notes. Dolphins lead the series 9-6. Dolphins are 2-3 in their last 5 road games versus Washington. Even though the Dolphins only averaged 19 points on the road, while Redskins averaged 21.2. Let's be honest, it's not going to be close. Firing Jack Del Rio is just the least of their problems. Miami's winning this game by a landslide, not even close. CA Cougar, I agree with you.
By 50. By 50.
Yes, I am for real.
Lowest ticket price, by the way, $91. $91 on game time. Lowest.
That's not too bad. Yeah, Alex, lock the week easily.
Wow.
69. Jeez.
Wow.
Okay. Tim, how do you follow that?
I do not have an outrageous score like that, but I will say that the Dolphins will dominate this game. I see maybe 3 touchdown passes from Tua. I get 2 to the Cheetah, and I go get 1 to the Waddle. Waddle, baby, waddle, baby, waddle, baby, waddle. Get in there. Yeah. Get in there. Yeah. And Waddle's going to get in there for at least 1. So give me, this is going to be good. Dolphins, give me the Dolphins over those Commanders by a score of 34-21.
All right. My turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Aww.
Okay. Now, Commanders, they have had a coaching shakeup on defense. No Jack Del Rio, which means Ron Rivera. Riverboat Ron is going to be calling the plays for the Washington Commanders on defense, which could help get that unit going just a little bit. Even though they're without Montez Sweat, they're without Chase Young, they're without pretty much their entire defensive line. It'll be a real challenge against this Miami Dolphins offense, who are the fastest unit in the entire NFL. But Dolphins haven't been putting up godly numbers on the road. This is back-to-back road games for us after winning the first ever Black Friday game against those New York Jets. That game was a game of all time. Let me just say that. It was good for Amazon Prime. It was good for us. We got the win. It was bad for us because we also lost Jalen Phillips for the rest of the year with a torn Achilles. Rest easy, get some rest, big man. We will see you next year. It was all bad for the Jets because, let's be honest, they're the Jets. We haven't put godly numbers on the road, and I don't think we will here. I think we win it, but I think the Commanders cover. This is my spread game of the week. I don't see us blowing them out. I don't see us, saying it's going to be a big blowout by any means. I think that the Commanders are a pretty good team. I like Sam Howell as a quarterback. Sam Howell will keep it close, but at the end of the day, I do have the Dolphins getting the job done over the Commanders. Final score, 27-20. Fins up, baby. 27-20. There we go. And this is a rematch of
Nice.
2 Super Bowls, Super Bowl 7, where we were undefeated, and Super Bowl 17.
Yep, Super Bowl 17.
There we go. And that's that. That's all I got to say about that. Next up, this one could be interesting, as it is the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Rams. This game is in Los Angeles. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Rams are 3.5-point favorites.
You're right again.
3.5-point favorites are the Los Angeles Rams. Referee for this game is
John Hussey.
And you got Kevin Kugler and Mark Dirty Butt Fumble Sanchez on the call, as this game is on Fox. So, I guess I'll go first. Why the hell not? All right, so the Browns are playing consecutive road games, but they stayed on the West Coast, which could possibly be beneficial for them. They didn't look too good in losing to the Broncos last week. Rams have won 2 straight games off of their bye to get into the playoff race. And I looked for Matthew Stafford to outplay. Is it DTR playing this week?
No, it'll be it's gonna be PJ Walker right now. DTR's in concussion protocol.
I heard Joe Flacco might be there as well.
It'll be the backup.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine they put in Joe Flacco?
That'd be hilarious.
So it won't matter because at the end of the day, I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams to get this. 21-17. Give me the Rams. Lowest ticketed price, $77.
$77. Hey, you can't beat that.
There we go.
Rams do have an interesting series against the Browns. They used to also play in the NFL championship game. It's an NFL championship rematch because they played in an NFL championship one of the years.
That's right.
So the Rams lead the overall series 13-11. Browns are 2-6 in the last 8 road games versus the Rams. Browns average 16 points on the road. Rams average around 24 points at home, and then in the last 8 home games versus the Browns. And this was in Los Angeles, St. Louis, and Los Angeles once again. So here, I think the Rams are pretty much going to be a solid pick here. I think their defense gets the job done. You have Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua, and Cooper Kupp that Matt Stafford has the chance to throw to. And at the end of the day, I think that the Browns, even with TJ Walker, former XFL MVP, and without Myles Garrett being 100%, because he hurt a shoulder pop in his arm when he played the Broncos, I think the Browns are going to be in trouble here, and I don't think they win this game. I think it's going to be the Rams will probably start off hot. Browns might try and come in, and then the Rams will just completely overwhelm the Browns. Give me the Rams to win this game. Final score, Rams 27, Browns 27-17. Give me the Rams.
Not much to add here. Cleveland is just falling, and the Rams are kind of in the middle of the road, but definitely better than the Browns. Got Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, 2 good young receivers there. And of course, you got Matthew Stafford leading the way. Give me the Rams over the Browns by a score of 23-17.
All right. Next game, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that 100%. This is the
100%
rematch of the NFC Championship last year, as it is the San Francisco 49ers against those Philadelphia Eagles, those Philadelphia Chickens.
Yeah.
And from what I'm seeing right here, 49ers are 3-point favorites.
You're right.
49ers are 3-point favorites. Interesting. Referee for this game is
Alex Kemp.
And I'm pretty sure it's the CBS A team. Yes, it is. Or Fox A team. Yes, it is. Kevin Burkhardt and Greg Olson on the call. Who you guys got and why for 49ers and Eagles?
Well, speaking on behalf of a member of a fan base who will be really interested in this game.
Oh, by the way, before you say that, lowest ticketed price, take a guess what it is.
$556.
$380.
That makes sense. I knew it was on the higher end.
$380 for tickets to see rematch of this year's or last year's NFC Championship. As you were.
Well, as I said, speaking for a fan base that is going to be very interested in this outcome of this game here. This is going to be a knockdown, drag out fight. It's going to be toe to toe, neck and neck, nip and tuck. It is going to be it's going to be a slobber knocker. That's what I can say.
100%.
But in the end, I'm hoping that this happens. That somehow it's going to be maybe Brock Purdy if he's healthy. We got George Kittle, got Deebo Samuel, Run CMC Christian McCaffrey, and that very strong Niner defense. This is my pick. Actually, this is not my point spread pick of the week. I'll be coming up here in a little bit. But I actually think that the 49ers will take down those chickens. Give me the Niners over the chickens by a late field goal. 27-24, give it to the Niners. And hey, Bob, if you're watching, yeah, I'm actually cheering for the Niners.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, this is the game of the week, easily. Rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. That was the game won by the Eagles and where Brock Purdy got hurt. He got Tommy John surgery after losing this game last year. He's back and he's playing well. Eagles defense, let's be honest, is not. San Francisco defense seems to be back on the right track after a lull a few weeks back. That's the difference. They're back. 40 winners win on a tough road game. West Coast traveling to East Coast usually isn't the best, but I'm going with the Niners to get the job done over those Philadelphia Chickens. 27-23. Give me San Francisco. Bang bang. Niner game.
This was the toughest game for me to pick all week. And 49ers Eagles. 49ers lead the overall series 20-15-1. 49ers lost the NFC Championship last year to the Eagles, like we mentioned. The 49ers are 3-4 in their last 7 road games versus the Eagles. And realistically, this game could come down the wire. But you got 2 really good offenses. I think the Niners do have the slight edge on the defense here. I think the problem is the 49ers receivers, I think, could get past the Eagles secondary. The Eagles have not had the most consistent secondary as of late. Also, the Niners have been pretty much – the Eagles did if it wasn't from drops, the Chiefs would beat the Eagles. Let's be honest here. Every one of their games recently, other than that Dolphins game, has been extremely close. Realistically, this game is definitely one of the ones where I think Philly is going to have some trouble against San Fran. And I do think they win out, but in the end, I think the San Francisco 49ers get the job done. I will agree with you and make it unanimous. I think the 49ers are going to get the job done on the road. This will be a very good game, and I think Philadelphia gets knocked down one peg. They have to get knocked down a peg at some point, and I think this is it. I think this is their only home loss this year. Because let's be honest, after that, they got to play the Giants and Cardinals at home. So they're not losing another home game the rest of the year. They will lose to the Niners here. Give me the Niners to win this game before Philly wins the rest of their games. Final score, San Fran 20-27, Philly 26. Give me the Niners.
We all have the Niners, but just for the hell of it.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Eagles.
Well, don't worry, Senator Romy. You may have a mustache, but don't worry. We'll be picking the Eagles next week.
Maybe. We'll see. All right. Sunday Night Football, NBC. Check your local listings as it is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay mother-loving Packers. This game is at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Chiefs are 6-point favorites.
They are.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Chiefs and the Packers is Brad Allen.
Calling the game. This game is on NBC. You got Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth. I'll go first in this one, if you guys don't mind.
Sounds good. Go right ahead.
The Chiefs are playing consecutive road games while the Packers... the Packers have added rest after playing on Thanksgiving. That is an edge for the Packers. Green Bay has improved on offense. Jordan Love, which will keep this game, which will keep them in this game. Chiefs will find a way to stay competitive, but I got this feeling that something's going to happen with those Green Bay Packers. So much so, sound the alarm.
Wow.
I'm going ballsy. I guarantee you, everybody in the chat is thinking to themselves,
You for real?
And
Bitch, are you for real?
and
What in the all types of blue hell?
and
Bitch, please.
and
Damn!
31-21. Give me Green Bay. Go Pack. Go.
Wow. I did not expect that. Trust me, I went bold with my upset pick last Sunday night. You're going bold this week.
I'm going bold.
Going bold. Well, this is going to be a pretty bold game here, in my opinion.
Yes, I am for real.
Yeah. And it's not the game of the week, but it does have a little flashes here and there.
Super Bowl one rematch.
Oh, yes. The very first one. I've got this is actually my point spread game of the week. I am taking the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs to win, but I'm taking the Packers to cover. Chiefs over Packers 31-27.
I 100% agree with Tiny Tim here. This is actually my point spread game of the week as well. Why?
Yeah.
Let's look at it. Chiefs lead the series 8-5-1. Chiefs are 3-2-1 on the road against the Packers. The Chiefs are average 21 points on the road. Packers average around 20.5. So I think realistically, think that the Chiefs will cover. I mean, Chiefs will win, but I 100% expect the Packers to cover this one. I think the Packers cover the spread, just like Tiny Tibbs said. At the end of the day, I think this game would be a lot closer than people think. I think this is kind of like that Jets-Chiefs game at week 4. I think it's kind of similar. I think Mahomes struggles a little bit. I think the Packers do enough to compete, but in the end, I think the Chiefs get the job done. My final score will be Chiefs. I'm going to go 24, Packers 23. Give me the Chiefs, though.
Will Taylor Swift be in attendance?
No, it's gonna be in Green Bay. Do you think she's gonna go to Green Bay?
Why not? We might see snow there. We might see snow in Green Bay. I saw the weather report. We might see a snow. We might see snow that day.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
We shall see. That would be awesome. But if she's not there, I still think the Packers get the job done. Okay, last game on the list. We got the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game is in Jacksonville. And from what I'm seeing right here, Jaguars are 8-point favorites.
8.5, actually.
8.5 went up just a little bit. By the way, before we get to that, lowest ticketed price for Packers Chiefs, $160. Okay. Referee for this game is?
It's going to be Scott Novak.
And calling the game on Monday Night Football, it is Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. And there is a Manning cast.
There is, really?
There is a Manning cast. Dash, you will be streaming this game on Dashy Sports. Go make sure you go check it out. Tell them Pizzle sent you. Lowest ticketed price, $75. Who you guys got and why? Bengals and Jags.
Well, another game that has intriguing written all over it. Big division matchup here. Seems like Joe Burrow is still maybe a little bit hobbled. Trevor Lawrence is performing quite well. This is going to be another great matchup, and in the end, I'm taking the Jaguars over the Bengals, 30-24. I guess these two teams are just fighting out to see who will finish second place in the AFC North.
Wait a minute. The Jaguars don't play the Central anymore. They used to play in the Central. They don't play in the Central anymore.
I don't think I said Central. I said it.
He said South.
Oh yeah, I said South. Yeah, it's AFC North versus AFC South. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah.
Yes.
Still intriguing matchup. I'm taking the Jags 30-24.
There you go.
All right.
Burrow's out for the rest of the season. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Dashy. I forgot about that.
Yeah, this game lost a lot of luster with the loss of Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Jacksonville is coming off of a big divisional victory against those Houston Texans, which sometimes can lead to a letdown. But since this is on Monday night, and since they haven't been in a primetime game since 2011, they haven't had a primetime game in Jacksonville since 2011. There will be no letdown. They get the best of Jake Browning in his first road start. Give me the Jags over the Bengals, 28-14. Whoa.
Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Bengals. Last game, Monday Night Football. There is a man cast this week of not having one last week. Jaguars lead the series 13-11. Cincinnati's 2-3 in their last 5 road games versus Jaguars. Cincinnati averages 19.4 points on the road. Jacksonville averages 21.2 points at home versus the Bengals. Realistically, for me, I think that the Jacksonville Jaguars are a much better team, especially with their first time game in 11 years. I think the Cincinnati Bengals stand no chance in hell. This was the only other one of my other games I was considering lock for the week. I had 4 choice for lock of the week.
Yeah.
I decided to go with the Dolphins again because, let's be honest, the Dolphins been really good. And I also saw Hard Knocks as well.
I saw episode 1. I haven't seen episode 2 yet.
They haven't released it yet, so
no, they have.
It comes out. They have?
Yeah, it was on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. So I did see. Yeah, that's the one I thought that was a season premiere.
No, that was last week.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we did see season episode 2. So I didn't see season episode 1 yet. So
I haven't seen 2.
But still, though, after that, though, let's be honest here: the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to benefit without Joe Burrow. The Bengals have no shot, and the Jaguars realistically just have the overall better team. After getting that win against Houston, I think they win the AFC South.
Oh.
And I think that the Bengals are just in the way. Hopefully no one big gets hurt. Please, we don't want to see another big quarterback injury because, for the love of God, if we see another injury, it's going to blow my mind how many of them. So playoffs last season was on Sunday Night Football. That was the playoffs. They haven't had a regular season game. So Jaguars impressed on Monday night in the regular season, 31-20, getting their big win game. And the Bengals, I'm glad to see you guys at the bottom.
Oh.
As a Steeler fan myself.
Oh.
Come back next year.
Cold-blooded.
I'm sorry, man. AFC division rival.
Not if we get him first. Not if we get him first, Dashy.
Mm-hmm.
He's on a lot of people's radars, that guy, Brock Bowers. Tight end from Georgia, who a lot of people are saying is the next Gronk.
Wow.
So we shall see about that. But short and sweet and to the point, that is it for week number 13 of the Four Horsemen of Pick'ems. Next week I'm going to try and see if I can get a guest for next week. Special guest picker next week.
That's good
who
stuff.
Should it be?
I like that.
I don't know. Well, you just have to wait and tune in and find out who it should be. So I will be calling the game this Sunday between the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Redskins.
Washington Redskins, yep.
From FedEx Field in Washington, D.C. So yeah, I'll be there 1 o'clock this Sunday afternoon. Tiny Tim, Fantasy Football Fever last night. Great show as always.
Thank you very much. It's on my channel, TJM3774, Tuesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central.
There we go. LC, you got anything?
Not really.
Nothing.
Just gonna be back on here next week.
That's right. If you guys missed your chance to, if you guys missed it, make sure you drop your picks in the comments section down below. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Links for those are in the description box down below. First link is for the Discord. Join the Discord. It is a super happy, fun time. Oh, yeah. So, till we meet again, for LC Muscles 28, for Tiny Tim, for Yenzer Max, Steel Sermon, Steel Maiden, wherever he may be, it's A Pizzle saying peace out and fins up. Baby! See y'all next week.
Next week. So let me get my terrible towel out and let's go Steelers. Here we go, baby. Beat those Cardinals once again.
The stretch run is here for the Cowboys. Let's make it good.
See ya!